Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, we are just getting a few bucket loads here of silage into our TMR mixer as slow as you can do. So I have realized the problem is that when there is a thing attached to the front, it doesn't like to go at any sort of speed, but as soon as we detach it, see how it's already going into third and then forward as well. So yeah, we can't do this every single time, unfortunately, but as soon as we stop, fill up and start to go back, it will go back to first gear only, as you can see. So very frustrating still, but that doesn't mean that we'll have to stick with this loader forever. It was a very good, very inexpensive option, considering that we needed something. So now it's in the... okay, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we know that it is a thing. So, it's a shame. Anyways, I will do just this last bucket, because we do want to get some fertilizing done. I reckon that the helper must be nearly done. I'll have a check shortly here. But, there we go. But I do think that, yeah, we're probably nearing the end of the rolling job, which is the last thing we need to do for this month. Well, and fertilize, of course. But, yeah, we're going to do that in just a second, as soon as we get this parked up again. Yeah, well, I don't think I can deal with this for the rest of the series. But as soon as we start getting some money in, then we will replace this as soon as we can. Because it is just, yeah, quite done with that. Right, let's go to the... Z-Tor is all set up and ready with the fertilizer. Now there should be enough to get this done. But, and it does need, right? It does, okay. So it is one stage away from being ready to harvest, but we won't harvest it straight away. We will wait for the second ready to harvest stage. Oh wow, forgot that that's massive. Might as well just go this way. And then we'll just cut back around over there. Yeah, this will be rapid. Absolutely rapid. And then we'll be done. So worst case is that we can always use solid fertilizer on other fields. It doesn't just have to be a manure or slurry, anything. It can be solid fertilizer as well, especially with this little spreader. It's brilliant. Look at that. Incredible width on it, that's for certain. Okay, we should check the map here to see how we've done. Missed that small bit there, but we'll just go up to the top here, get this done, and then that's done, and that's nearly done, the rolling. So all is well, and then we can move on to October, because that is when we will harvest. But before we do want to ensure that I don't know, we might have to just lease a corn header. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll have a look at that in the next month. Let's just get that done. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty good. We'll leave the solid fertilizer at 222 and 23%. I'll just get that put back in its place. I guess its place is this way. There we go. Look at the timing on that. The roller is just finished. Hopefully they've done alright. Guess we'll find out shortly here. Brilliant. And let's go over there. That's alright. A few missed bits like I missed with the drilling. But it's done. So that is very good. Now as we make our way back over to the farm, let's see what else. How are the animals? Right, that's fine. We'll get the production underway again for that. We'll just... oh, right, it is activated. Oh, but there's not much for silage left. Oh, out of space. Wow, okay. Well, we might as well deactivate that then. And, yeah, we don't have to worry about feeding them until next month at least. So we'll probably... actually, no, we should probably do that now, because we're going to be harvesting and we'll have the grain truck full with corn instead. So yes, let's do that. So I'll get this tucked away. I'll find the lorry and we'll get it loaded with TMR. Alright, here we go. Now I know I didn't fit it out with the, kit it out rather with the whole silage compartment on the back here, but this grain bit is absolutely fine. We just really have to get that out of there so that we can fill a bit more in, and mostly to feed the cows. Nice thing is when we're done with this, we don't have to swap back to another body style. We can just keep it as is, and then we'll be able to crack on with the corn harvest. So 22,500 litres of TMR going to the cows. We do have those 2 bags of seed. I think I'm going to use them both on the... I'm definitely going to use them both. Am I too close or too far away? Done the same thing last time. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to just let that dump out. Beautiful. Cows are happy. Chickens are running. All is well. Let's hop onto the Massey here. Could you imagine jumping onto a tractor like that? That'd be brilliant. Right, let's... there we go. Whoop, Mr. Oh no, we got both. Brilliant. So we'll just bring this over to the trigger. And I know it's not quite enough. This is under 1,000 litres, these 2 bags together even. I think it's maybe under 500 litres, possibly. But either way, let's get it loaded in. And we'll see that seed is going up. Right, okay, so there's about 500 litres in there, so that's not too bad. At least that's done. So that's done. The fertilizing is done, the rolling is done, the feeding of the cows is probably nearly done. Let's have a check on that. It sure is done. Cows are eating, and they are good for food. The chickens are alright as well. They will probably reproduce next month, but they've got loads of TMR now and loads of straw. They're producing loads of milk. Speaking of milk, how's this? Yeah, we'll wait another day at least, another month rather, and then everything can be sold, and we get a nice little passive income from that. Right, I'm going to go and move this over towards the field in preparation for the corn harvest, and then we will rest, and we'll see you in October. Good morning and welcome to October. As you can see, we are at the shop here now with the harvester because we have to buy a corn header. Well, I say buy, but we may have to lease it depending on the price. Now, I think I've added a few in, but we'll have to have a check in just a moment. So, first thing I'd like to check is the sales. Right, nothing there. Corn headers. So all the way to the end here. Okay, so we do have a few. These are both 10,000, and that one is almost 5 meters. So I think we're going to buy this one. That one's 4 meters and it's slower. This one just makes more sense, and I think our class should be fine with that. And hopefully that looks vintage enough. I think for a header like that, I think it's fine. I can't really see anything different. So yeah, we'll go with it. There is no raising suffix. What does that mean? There is a lifting member. Is there? I don't think we need that. And then as far as this goes, maybe that, because it's a class as well. Color wise, I think that red is a bit more class. That's a bit too much. That's nice too, but nah. Let's go with the red. It's free anyways to change, so we can change it again if it's no good. But for the £10,000, I will buy it because I know we'll need it again in the future, and it saves us faffing with having to lease and all that. So hopefully it attaches. I just thought that it might not actually, but it should do. It does do. Brilliant. Okay, good. And the red is bang on. So let's head over back to the field. Not this one, of course. This is a different, larger cornfield here, but we do have ours just up the way, and we'll mosey on down there and we'll start the harvest. Alright, let's get that opened up, and we'll get the beacons off, and we'll get the header lowered and fired up, and we are harvesting corn. Happy days. I was a bit worried about the header. It did say 10, and it is doing 10. That is brilliant. Now I know that this particular field, I believe, has a bit of a hill up the way. So if the header is giving us issues, it will be then. But I don't know. I don't think it will. I think it'll be absolutely fine. Just based off of this. Even if it's going 9, it's still quicker than the other one that said it would do 8. And we're getting an extra 0.7 meters out of this particular header versus the other one. But if it does come down to it, we can always swap to another one. Look at the yield, it's just flying. We're nearly at 1,000 litres of corn. That normally doesn't happen with corn, to be honest. I find that it's a very slow yield. Speaking of slow, what's going on here? Why are we slowing down? Are we not chopping? Okay. We're not, though. Are we? No. Can only chop when you have straw, that's right. So I don't think anything's being fertilized here, is it? It's not. Oh, well, is it? It's not taking it away. Ah, maybe it is actually fertilizing as we go, which is good. Basically giving us a layer of fertilizer directly back, because this field was only fertilized one time. So I think the chopping is doing something. Anyways, I don't know why it was going so slow. This header just might be too big for this combine. And if it is, and that's the case, then we'll just do a very simple swap of the two, and just, yeah, basically return this and go for the other one. But if we can maintain even 8 kph, is still better than the other one based on just the width alone. So I think we're fine. It'll be very telling in just a moment here. Let's oh, and we must remember that even though we're not seeing the straw get chopped, we are still spraying some sort of choppage out the back. Yeah, because that very small corner there I did miss. So yeah, that's nice that it's working. Oh no, spoke too soon. If the other one is consistently 8, I wonder if there's a way to change the I don't know what's raising there or what's not. It's not the header that's... Oh, that's a ladder there at the back. What was the other one doing? I don't know what that's doing, but it's not lifting the header. So I reckon that we very well might have to swap to the other one. Right, well, I'm going to get to the top here and see. Missing bits, that's no good. Go. Oh, missing bits again. Yeah, that's not good. We can't even it's not that much of a hill, but if it's that much of a problem on this little of a hill, you can imagine how bad it would be on a hill. Right, okay, we've literally stopped. No, I want to finish this at least, because we're keep the width the same. Right, okay, I'll very quickly get to the end of this row, I guess, and then we'll have to get the header swapped, and then once that's done, we can crack on with the corn harvest. Alright, well, we've got a new header, and while we're here, we might as well just unload the corn that we do have into the lorry here, so that we can crack on nicely with the harvest. But I'm really hoping that this header does the business. Because yeah, the other one, I think it was just, I'm hoping that it wasn't just too like low down to the ground, because this one seems to go a good amount down as well. But I mean, it's a harvester, it's a harvester header, it has to go down to the ground. So we'll see how this one works now with 4 meters unfortunately and 8 kph. If it keeps a consistent 8, as it seems to be doing, then I think we're fine. I think we're absolutely fine. Yeah, it'll be, as I say before, it'll be more telling once we're coming back up that hill. But we were basically stopping and then going 1, 2 kph and then 3, 4 and then back down to 1, 2. So yeah, if this can do it properly and get the harvest done properly, and we'll come back for missed bits like that later. But yeah, if it can do all that, then perfect. Absolutely no complaints at all. But so far so good. It is just a little bit smaller of a header, which is fine. As I say, in the future, I would love to have a multitude of combines in the field, even if it's 2 of the same. I think that would be very, very cool and very effective as well. But yes, look at that. Beautiful view, beautiful colours, beautiful all things. And with this corn harvest, it is the final harvest of this year, which is really cool. And I think we're going to get a really good harvest out of this. So anyways, enough rambling about it. Let's crack on. So I have decided that that's enough harvesting for now, at least for one time lapse. These are big fields for what we've got. Yeah, go figure out. A little off kilter there. Not a problem. I am very excited to see what our grand total is for all of this corn. Must remember as well, though, that it was not fully fertilized. I think. Yes. So it was absolutely not fully fertilized. The reason that you're seeing fertilizer go on is because as quickly as we're harvesting, we're also chopping back. So that's where some of these double bits have come from, I think. But I think it's working fine. So yeah, it's coming along. Other than that, we do have 34 that has been officially drilled and rolled as of last time, and well, last month, and things are coming along nicely there as well. So we've got the oat here, 33, probably going to put in some kind of spring crop, as I say, possibly sunflowers, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe corn actually would be best. Yeah, because then, yeah, we absolutely need to put corn in that field, and this one can be something else, sunflowers perhaps. I don't think there's anything else I want to put in this around this time of year, be it month or whatever, before the winter. Linseed's always a lovely crop, a beautiful crop really, but I want to save that crop for probably, I think, sunflowers, especially now that we have the header, and then we can put it straight in March and then harvest in October. Right, I think that's probably what we'll do for this field here. But oh no, have you just straight up quit? You have. Right, let's get that out. We'll get it set up once again, and once it is set up and off harvesting once more, we will have a cheeky peek and see what needs doing. I don't want to take the corn to the factory yet because I want to wait until we have the full amount first. I suppose we could keep an eye on it, doesn't really matter, but just get that unloaded for now. Make sure the animals are fine. I know they're fine, but we'll double check anyways. We'll double check what need not be double checked, just in case. Call it a triple check, if you will. Right, let's get this lined up once again. Just like that. Very good. Very pleased with this. Yes, I know that the header itself's a bit small. Why am I running? Bloody Nora. Yeah, I know that the header is a bit smaller than the other one, but at least it's consistently working at 8 kph. And this one, I will admit, does look a bit more vintage as well. So, brilliant. Thank you, Helper. I'll let you crack on with that. Let's have a look at all things potato soup, eh? And we do have a couple of pallets. Maybe we should head down there and get some soup sold. This is saying October. The price is decreasing, so we should probably get that sold now, because we are in October, are we not? Yeah, we are. Cheese and butter are constantly selling, so that's really good. Milk is good now, but we're not... oh, we could put some of that in to the production. Yeah, there's a bit of room there. Bit of room, that would be alright. Luckily, though, they have quite a huge capacity for milk, which is absolutely brilliant. We can also load some more of that. None of these things are massive priorities, to be honest. Maybe the potato soup is the most massive rush, I guess you could say. Hey, we've got some cash. Should we buy a small forklift? Let's have a look at that one again and see what we think about it. Right, it's extremely slow, so I'll probably have to head back. I'll have to head to the shop with another thing to load it. But yeah, going at 9 kph is very slow. So let's... Okay, two things I want to do first. Check the sales, as you do. No, nothing. Let's go down to the mill and have a look at where the pallets spawn. It must be this over here. They might be storing away. Whoops. If they are... Oh, what's happened? Are we out of canola? Are we out of room? We're out of room. Okay, canola oil's full up. Can we sell canola oil now? Or should we wait? We are definitely going to wait. We'll get much more of it. But being that it's full... Maybe we should get it to come out. Oh, what's going on here? Potatoes have been used up. So we'll deactivate that, and we will get this. Well, actually, you know what? Let's spawn 2 of them, the 2 pallets, and see where they've bloody gone. Alright, that's water there. Where's my soup? This is literally the first time we've had something come out of the factory ready to go. So as soon as we find out where they go, then we'll be much better off for it. Okay, I've run out of places to check. What's going on? Where are my soup pallets? I think I might have to. I mean, wait a minute. Can we go inside? Oh. We can! No way! Oh, that is brilliant. I knew this, didn't I? I feel like I already knew this, but this is so good. Oh, wow, okay. What? 2,000. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have taken this one out. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We've got our potato soup. I remember soup from Zielonka. That's lovely, that is. Okay, let's go to... Right, well, we'll close this door, open this door. I don't know why, it doesn't make a difference really, but that's so cool. Oh, that's so much better than I remember for any other factories. Right, what we'll do then is, since the helper is cracking on very well with the harvest, we will take this lorry down to the shop, get the forklift, we'll buy it, and then we'll come back down here with it and load up some pallets of potato soup for selling. Alright, we have arrived. Now, let's purchase this little forklift. Now, I was thinking as well, we could have just gotten the John Deere skid steer and brought it down, but I do really want to keep that at the farm for loading pallets there instead. And then this looks like it would fit into a factory like that anyways, so happy days about that. Just get that swapped to something different. Everything else is fine. I don't fully know what this means, but it's fine. And let's get it purchased. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. Oh, sounds good as well. Shall we do a cheeky test here and see? Oh, he's got big arms. Like a monkey. Yeah, let's go in first person, see how that is. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, so it doesn't show what I've picked up, but it does pick it up, so that is all that matters. Very good indeed. Yes, it goes very slow though. But that's fine, that's fine. We just need it for loading pallets in our factory. Okay, let's get this loaded onto the back. Surely they'll have something bigger to help load it onto the lorry here, so we'll load it on and we'll see you back at the factory. Alright, we have made it. We are in the factory with our brand new forklift. Our brand new 1953 forklift. Right, let's get this small one on top there first. And we do need to see where to get it sold. Completed task, that must be the harvester. Wow, that went really quite quickly. Right, so it's not the most perfect lift, but it is fine. It does work at least. It does get the thing on the tines, so that's what matters. Now if we can line this up here, maybe first person is better for this. To a point it is, but there we go. Get that whole lot sorted. Beauty. Oh, that top pallet's a bit sketchy, but that's fine. Let's here, let's get the lorry. It's right out the door here. We'll get it driven right in there, and we'll get these pallets loaded in as well. Once this is done, I'm going to set canola oil to spawning, because this is a huge area. There's no way that it'll run out of space in here. And if it does, then that's when we come and do our loading, really. But we'll just get that loaded onto there. Push it a bit better. There we are. I would like to get a flatbed, like a proper flatbed. Again, like a proper lorry with a flatbed. I think that would just be so good, especially for all these pallets. Because the trailer that we have only really works behind a tractor, so it can be a bit frustrating when you're trying to get somewhere a bit quicker and do loading. But I would like to have a trailer, or at least a flatbed lorry, like a proper flatbed. Like if these sides went down, that'd be brilliant. I feel like they should, but maybe it's just me that I'm missing something. Like if you look there, there's a little thing, I don't know, maybe N? No, that puts the cover, of course not. No, no Z, nothing. Yeah, it's a shame. It's alright, at least we can do this. So, now we need to see where we're taking our soup. Zoop. Haven't zooped in ages. Right, let's go. City of... Where are we going to? Another bloody city? That must be a train. That has to be a train station. Ah, there it is. First time on the train. So we can rent the train all the way near the train. Right, is there anything else that we can take to the train that we have for selling? Any mustard? Can we take... No, I can get Kochi Express there. Our oat and soybeans, but we're not ready to sell that yet. Right, let's have a look. Potato soup, let's see. Potato soup. Okay, so... Yeah, the best price, but not by a whole lot. This is a bit less best, but closer, and we can take the mustard there. So I think that we'll just go there instead. We will save the train for a proper drop-off, not a pallet and a bit of soup. It just doesn't feel right. When we were doing, back in the day, when we were on Sri Lanka doing the bloody soups, we were making massive trips of soups on the train. Cars full of soup. Right now we have just a handful of tins, really. So, so yeah, nothing too mental in terms of soup selling today, but at least we can just come straight here and get it sold straight here. Very easy. And it's cash in. Alright, this is another reason I want something that isn't this thing, because it's just too high off the ground for a flatbed. So we'll just have to push the pallets, hop up on here and give them a nice little... There we go. Whew, so strong. Luckily for us. Boom! 4,800 pounds. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll have to look into some kind of vintage lorry, unless I have. I added so many vintage mods. Maybe we have something and I just haven't been able to use it because I just haven't had the money. So, okay, well this, yeah. So this is what I had before, and this is what I'm kind of on about, but I think this is also too high. This also does have auto load, and I don't really want to use auto load if I don't have to. The Unimog, that's a bit too new. This one here, well, it's a bit small. This one might be the option. I wish we could get this in a flatbed. Bale trailer. Oh, the sides might go down. Huh. Well, that might be an option. Another option is to buy... What's this little fella? Hey, that's alright. But I just... Can those sides go down? They do look it. They do look it. So that could be an option. Just as a simple flat bed. But I think we'll need something a bit bigger than that. And then trailers as well. There's no real proper vintage trailers that are flat that can connect to a lorry. So we'll have to see. There are some... That's not bad. That can probably go flat as well. Bale trailer. Say at least the one side opens. I feel as though we're going to have so many more... That's a shame. So many more pallets. We're going to need so much room. This one does, actually. So that's pretty good. Another option maybe is this. Oh, it's just a tiny little fella, that one. Yeah, so there we go. At least that kind of covers our options. If we go... No, that's that. Okay, yeah, this is just a grain trailer. Something like that. Can I go flat? No. This one? Surely. No. This one, though. Okay, so I imagine that allows for strapping, and yeah. So, well, we'll sort that out in time. Not a big deal. This does work, and worst case, we can always convert our lorry to a bale trailer, which is brilliant. But there is that the Fiat compatible trailer as well. Not that we need another lorry, but maybe. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, missed our turn, and we'll just go this way instead. We'll get this parked up, and then we'll head over to... Actually, I'll just put this in here for now. Then we'll go over to the harvester and see how they've done. Oh, I was running the whole time. So we've got 50% of our combat. Okay, so it's not done, but we will get this done... later on, well, probably in the next episode, before the end of the month. Obviously we'll get it done. The field itself now is partially fertilized. Single application has been completed, so now we just have to wait for the crop itself to be ready to plant, which in this case for this field is going to be sunflowers. I would do corn, but I am trying to do a whole crop rotation thing. I always try and do that, to be honest. Just the way I like to play. More realistic in that sense as well, where I can. Not as realistic as a realistic series, of course, but which will be very exciting. If you have seen or have not seen Deutschland, the Deutschland 20, the most recent Deutschland episode, it got a bit hectic at the end. Terrible disaster in Deutschland. So, and it really feeds us nicely into the next series, which will feature Terra Life Plus. Cannot wait. Can I wait? Right, let's get this. And yes, I am very excited. I had someone in my Discord say that they could hear the joy in my voice talking about Terra Life Plus, which is quite funny. But yeah, no reason to hide the happiness, mate. It's brilliant. Okay, let's just get these little bits that I have missed sorted, and we will shut the harvester off here with our 1 litre in. What did we end with in this? Ooh, nearly. Right, I still don't want to take it yet. There's a small chance we could actually fit the rest of this into here, so if we can wait, that would be best. I wonder, actually. No, I was going to say maybe we should do oat in this field, but I really probably should have done oat in this field and corn in the big one in 34. But that's fine. Once these ones are harvested as well. See, that's frustrating because that's... Okay, hang on. We'll do some more crop planning another time. Right, I just want to see. So yeah, we'll harvest this. We'll harvest this in the next episode. 99 we can wait until November because it'll be even more ready to harvest because it is alfalfa after all. And then that, because that, well, maybe not. No, we're good. We're fine. We can harvest in November. Beautiful. I was going to say brilliant. Beautiful. Right, that's good. How are we doing here? Look at that. Milk is worth thousands. Tens of thousands. The silage as well, but we have none left to sell. We will keep as much of that as possible because we haven't had the need to get more silage yet for some time. But we are getting closer and closer. So, maybe 34 next time should be corn, and the bigger fields will be. And then we'll also use one of them for a forage harvest. Or we can just use some alfalfa as well. We'll see what happens. But I think that's it for this episode. We got most of the corn done, which is brilliant. That was a big part of the job today, was to get the corn dealt with, and we did. Anything in the sale for us? Absolutely not. I know, maybe I check it too often, but it's nice when you see a deal of something that you've wanted, and you're like, oh wow, or something you didn't know that you wanted. That's always fun too. They're fine. That's good. Well, we're getting slurry in. That's very nice. In fact, we might even be able to save on fertilizer and slurry this. Well, what's going to be done first? So if that's going to be corn and that's sunflowers, will be done at around the same time, eh? I think we plant them at the same time. So, oh, corn's later. So this one we should probably do first, and then that one we can do later on. Anyways, that is it for today. Brilliant. Oh yes, actually I will sign off with not the corn, but rather our brand new loader. Where is it? We've got so much kit. There we go. Absolutely amazing. Oh yes, and before I forget, I also wanted to get canola oil. Where is it? Change output mode to spawning. Brilliant. Yeah, potatoes. Yeah, that's done for now. Okay, so that's how it does it. That's good to know. It's a bit more spaced out than I was expecting, but it will still only get up to like here anyways before we need to shift them. So yeah, because that will be able to sell soon enough. I don't think I'll be making anything with the oil straight away. Definitely going to have to sell the oil as oil first, and then after that is when we can look into producing other things with it. But we are now, I think, nope, we are now continuing the canola oil production. So very nice. Yeah, I really like this. Really like this mill. It's very vintage. This just makes it just all the more vintage. Having this thing here. Yes, it's slow. Yes, it's a bit wonky, but it is literally from the 50s. So that's rather vintage, I would say. Lovely day. Lovely October day. Right. Time for a brew. that's enough for that's enough for me from me rather for today. I hope you've enjoyed this hectic vintage episode. New kit, new crops, new everything. All is coming along, and new vintage. I love it. I love it. And this building, just love the brick. This map is by far my favorite vintage map, hands down. Had I not been doing this series on this map, I would have 1000% gone with Paligny for my Terra Life Plus series. No questions at all in my mind that I would have. However, the map I have chosen is very beautiful, and I'm very excited to get started on it. Very, very excited. Right, enough about that. This is Vintage, and this is it for Vintage for today. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, a cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.